toilet for you. Thought you'd had up now.
Well, you should have been up half an hour ago.
Oh, I fancied a bit of a lie-in, but I've got no chance of him on me back now.
At least he's not calling you a liar.
Oh, he can call me what he wants. I'm not bothered.
Well, I am.
A bit sensitive, aren't you?
Anyone accuses you of something you haven't done, you down him like a ton of bricks.
Hey, don't you want your books?
No.
You're not going to college?
Mind your own business.
Oh, jacked it in, have you? Well, we all knew you would. Not got the brains.
Oh. Is that right?
Yeah. You're best sticking to what you're good at.
Oh, what's that?
Telling porkies.
I haven't said a word about them mallets that's not true.
Oh, pull the other one. Have you left me any milk?
Why do you get some off Judy? She has it in little bottles with teats on. It'd just suit you.
Just put that way out the wind.
She's leaving on a breeze.
I don't want the captain cold.
She won't. She's well rocked up.
Hi.
Hiya.
How are things?
Good, Ta, apart from her.
What does she want?
Oh, take no notice of her. She's only happy when she's causing trouble.
Bring Katie inside.
No.
2,000 quid, eh? You don't get much for your money, do you?
Go away, Leah.
Don't worry, I'm going.
She'd better stop staring at me.
Nobody believes a word that lot say. The whole street's against them.
I better get off to work or else I'm going to be late.
Can't you stay at home today?
Oh, don't be bothered by Leanne. Anyway, she's gone now.
Why don't you come and walk down to the cafe, eh? We can have a cup of tea and a chat.
That's a good idea. Bring you out yourself. I'll see you later. See you, girl.
See you. Is your Nick still seeing her then?
No! They had a row. Didn't you hear?
No.
Oh, shouting and screaming all over the place. She's like a banshee when she gets going. Anyway, open Nick's eyes. He'll not be seeing her again.
Well, can't you stay a bit longer?
Oh, I'd have a queue waiting right down the street if I did.
You should learn how to delegate. Dorothy can cope.
She's all right on the phone, but 10 minutes in front of a computer screen, she freaks out.
Well, if she's inefficient, sack her.
Oh, you're all hard.
It's not our job to mollycoddle the staff.
I am the caring face of management.
Ah, you're right, you are indispensable. You better hurry along.
Are you staying here?
Yes, I've got some stock sheets to do.
All right, see you later.
You might do.
Oh.
Hello? Yes, could I speak to Deirdre Rashid, please? Oh, she's not there. Well, perhaps you could help me. Yeah, my name is Mr. Lindsay. I'm ringing to cancel a 2-week holiday in Tunisia. Lindsay. Yeah, my wife booked it. Yes, well, there's been a bit of a family crisis, and we're not able to go now. Our little girl was involved in a car accident. Yes, it was quite serious.
Guess who telephoned me this morning?
Father Christmas.
Right shape, wrong personality.
No, I give up.
Alec Gilroy.
Definitely the wrong personality. Is he still going on at you to get you behind the bar?
Well, he is short-staffed and I am very good.
Oh, and you couldn't wait to get round here to ask my approval, eh?
I can make these life-enhancing decisions on my own.
Oh, you didn't seem too keen yesterday, did you?
Never say yes to a man like Alec Gilroy, Kevin. Always say that you'll think about it.
Oh, you've had another offer.
I did tell him I'd need a pay rise. You know, something commensurate with my experience.
You only worked there for 5 minutes.
It all counts.
And has he said yeah?
He said he'd think about it.
Well, I need to ask you twice in 24 hours. Must be really stumped.
What, you think I should have held out for more?
No, I do not. Bar staff who demand too much money just waters the beer down.
Well, that wouldn't bother me.
No, but it'd bother me, wouldn't it? I've nothing else to look forward to after our day's slog. Have I?
Hey!
Don't keep going on about it, Jack.
Come on, I'm right, aren't I? Eh? This golden years is a dating agency.
No, it isn't.
Come on, Alec, you can't fool me. Lonely women after a spot of romance.
It's unaccompanied ladies looking for escorts for social functions.
Meanwhile, you're taking the money off them and palming them off with Ken Barlow. Meanwhile, I'm stood here.
You don't suggest I should palm them off with you?
Women love me, Alec. It's the DNA.
Oh, well, I can see, of course, you have the matinee idol look, haven't you? I think Ken's one up in the culture department, though.
I don't fall asleep at the opera.
Listen, I didn't know you were interested in taking out ladies and women, especially with your Vera 24 hours a day.
Interested, Alec? I'm desperate.
Oh, aye.
What are you desperate about?
Nothing, my little sweetheart. Right, it's time to start the meeting.
Yes, and that's the most sensible thing you've said this morning. You're looking very attractive today, Vera, if you don't mind me saying so.
Open for business?
No, we're not. Our Ashley's still got some tidying up to do.
I hear it's cost you a pretty penny.
Cost me thousands.
You'll get it back, Uncle Fred.
Our Ashley reckons the insurance company will pay up. In my opinion, if rotten fish aren't in the small print, I've no chance.
You'll find a way, Uncle Fred. You always do.
I'm off out for an hour. You won't give everything away, will you?
No, I won't. I'm trustworthy.
I hope so. We're the victims in this.
You're right there.
Have you heard somewhat?
Your Uncle Fred thinks it's one of his business rivals that's caused this bother.
I'm convinced it is.
You know who he's got on mind? Old Tommy Garbutt from Ladysmith Street. You know, butcher with 3 fingers missing.
In his day, he were lethal with a meat cleaver. I say lethal.
Never mind lethal. Suicidal, maybe.
I see no reason why we should be discussing business with her. She's only coming here to gloat.
And I'm within my rights, given the circumstances.
As I was in my rights, given my circumstances.
You deserved it, Fred Elliott.
I deserve what I were prepared to offer.
Less a few £1,000 off the asking price.
A good home and an affectionate relationship. I don't see why I should be talking here with you. I'm going to the wholesalers, Ashley. And see, be on your guard.
He's a big dollop of dripping. I'm against him for cheating you, Mrs. Grimes. But this is a big setback. He's been hit hard. Not hard enough. You're wrong. He's worried anyone could throw a brick through that window. We could be firebombed. Get a grip on yourself, Ashley. Where do you think you are, Bosnia? You don't know what it's like. If he's right, we could really be up against it. Up against what? Industrial sabotage. Industrial sabotage, my eye. I put that fish in. You? Me? You couldn't have. Oh, couldn't I? How? It's amazing what you can do when you're good and angry. Mrs. Grimes, we've dumped good saleable stock. You could have ruined him. Why should I care? He was happy enough to ruin our Maureen. He wasn't happy, he was cut up. She made a fool out of him. It was his fault. You're as bad as each other. That is a matter of opinion.
Look, get on with it, will you?
How can I when you disagree with everything I say?
Only when you talk a load of rubbish.
Vera, a peacekeeping force has to be brought in every time we start discussing hiring bar staff.
No, only when you discuss hiring that Natalie Horrocks.
Ali, you won't put the kettle on, mate, while I have a little word with our Vera, eh?
Look, I tell you, I'd sooner end the partnership this minute than put up with this constant aggravation.
Hey, now listen, if you want out, you can have out.
Alec, 2 sugars in mine, please. Now, Luke, if he pulls his brass out of this, we go to the wall.
Oh, listen, it's all talk.
Aye, and so are you. And tell me this, what do you think is more important to the people that keep us in business? Your words are his brass.
Look, I am not having that Natalie Horrocks working in my pub.
It is only your pub as long as he keeps his brass in it, because if he isn't behind the bar, neither are we.
Yeah, but...
Oh, come on. Let him have his way. She's only a barmaid. There's a good girl.
Alec, unplug your ear from behind that door. Jack's shown me the error of my ways.
Oh, well, that didn't take long then.
No, and she won't be here long either. She don't pull her weight. Listen, I got rid of her once. I'll get rid of her again.
Look, Alec, everything will be all right.
Yes, well, I hope so.
Because it will, won't it?
Yes.
Oh, hi. You finished your stock sheets?
Yes, and I've now turned my attention to other things.
Oh, what?
There, take a look.
Oh. Is this the style we're aiming for the new house?
If it's to your taste, why not?
Because I can't afford any of it.
I can. I'm on a good salary now. I intend to enjoy it.
Yeah, but John, stuff like this costs a fortune.
Well, just get whatever you want. It's only money.
I'd be in debt for the rest of my life.
No, you wouldn't. All you have to do is choose whatever you fancy, stick it on the gold card, and I'll pay the bill.
John, I can't let you do that.
You are worth every penny.
But what about the stuff in my flat?
Just leave it there. Let's make a break with the past. There's nothing there we want.
Oh, there were some good times, you know. My past wasn't all bad.
No. But the future with me is going to be even better. That's a promise.
Oh, John. I don't know what to say.
I do. Spend, spend, spend.
Zoe. Hiya.
Hiya. What are you doing here?
I was just looking for you.
Come all the way from Coronation Street, have you?
Yeah, I was just wondering how you are.
I'm all right.
Do you mind me turning up?
No, glad of the company. There's not many friendly faces around here.
Well, I would have come before, but I didn't know where you were.
I'm in there. It's a dump. It stinks, but they still make you come outside for the smell.
Yeah, fire precautions and all that.
The whole place wants burning.
Zoe.
What's happened? Is there something up?
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
Take you inside when you finish that.
Oh, don't bother. I've been in 2 others looking for you. I know what they're like.
Not exactly 5-star, are they?
Well, I thought you would have been somewhere better with all that money.
Well, I was for a few weeks, but it didn't last.
What, 2,000 quid?
Easy come, easy go.
Why? What did you do with it?
Nothing the man to approve of. And you get robbed. Back where I started now.
Do you know what they're saying about you?
Well, they won't be saying anything good.
They're telling people that you stole the money.
How do you mean?
They're saying that you dumped the baby on him and then ran off with all the savings.
Well, why are they saying that? No one knows about the deal.
They do now.
Did you open your big mouth?
Oh, I'm sorry, Zoe, but I had to. She was coming across like Mother Teresa and she was calling you all kinds.
And that gave you the right to blab to the whole of the street?
I only told the truth.
It's none of your business.
Hey, look! They've got your kid. You had an agreement with them which they've now gone back on, and it's me who's getting it in the neck for saying so.
Well, that'll teach you to keep your mouth shut then, won't it?
They're calling us both liars. And they're saying much worse things about you.
Well, what are they saying?
Anything they like, getting it all their own way.
They're a right two-faced pair. All over you when they want something. Couldn't care less afterwards.
Well, then you know what you should do. You should come back and tell people the truth. Because nobody in Coronation Street believes me. But they believe you, Zoe. You could see your little girl again. You do want to see her, don't you?
There you are.
Oh, thanks.
Ah, you're looking for me, Alec?
Yes, I am. Now, have you made up your mind?
Have you settled on a figure?
Well, we're willing to reconsider the question of part-time remuneration once you're back behind the bar.
Well, it'll be a bit late then.
Ah, well, we need to satisfy ourselves you haven't lost any of your former skills.
Ah, think I've gone a bit rusty.
Very much doubt it. Mind you, none of us are getting any younger.
Too true. If it wasn't for Samantha, your side of the bar would resemble an old people's home.
Hey, that's what he wants you. And a bit of spice to the place.
Well, I must admit a bit of glamour would be very nice. Don't tell Vera I said that.
Oh, better.
Don't worry, I'm a very loyal employee. OK, I'll be along in a few minutes.
Right, as quick as you can would be most appreciated.
See you later then, boss.
You won't regret it.
I hope you won't.
I'm not worried about a few snide remarks from some po-faced old women.
Well, they might get to you in the end, you know.
Well, Rita Sullivan didn't. And the day I can't hold my own against the likes of Vera Duckworth.
Honestly, it's fabulous.
Well, they all are round there, aren't they?
Well, they can't wait to move in.
But when's the housewarming? That's what I want to know.
Well, we're not sure, but we're hoping to arrange it for sometime next week. Oh, that's if enough of the furniture's arrived.
So have you got it all then?
I will.
Audrey, come here. Do you just tell us about a new house?
Oh, lovely. What's it like?
Has it got one of them state-of-the-art kitchens?
Of course. Everything's built in. Double oven, fridge, freezer, washing machine, microwave, dishwasher.
Oh, do you know I'd love one of them?
You've got one, Alf.
Well, you can try it out if you like, Alma. I was actually thinking of asking you to do the buffet.
Me? What, do you not think I might be a bit out of practice?
Oh, you'd be wonderful. But I don't want anything out of Furman's and nothing smelly out of Fred.
Definitely no. Set your sights high. So, how many are we thinking of inviting?
I don't know, a couple of dozen.
Shall I get us all the same again?
Yay!
You all
Please,
Cheers, Liz.
Thanks.
Hiya.
Hello, Mum. Got a drink?
Don't waste your money on me, Steve. I think you should be giving it to your dad.
Been crying on your shoulder, has he?
Look, I'm not going to defend him, but it was a bit of a dirty trick.
Well, the family's full of him, isn't it?
Don't you think he deserves paying for the work he's done?
He deserves a lot of things. And one of these days I might just give them to him. Pint, please, Jack.
Coming up, son.
Rubbing his face in it ain't going to make you feel any better, is it?
Well, it will if I do it for long enough.
If we all keep doing the dirty on each other, we won't get any peace, will we?
Well, that's where you're wrong, you see. Because if I can find anything dirty enough to do on him, I will. And it won't only bring me peace, it'll make me very, very happy. Cancel that pint, Jack. I'll have it later.
So she's not here then?
Well, give her a minute.
It is this dinner time she's supposed to be starting.
Vera. Ken, what can I get you?
Well, I'll have a whiskey, please, Alec. I reckon I deserve it.
All went well.
I enjoyed it.
Yes, and so did Mrs. Ramage. She's already been on the phone to thank me.
Oh, a very charming lady. It's surprising that a lady like that needs your kind of service.
Well, you see, she's had a very long and happy marriage. She's used to male company, and what can she do now? I mean, badger her friends' husbands to take her out.
I'm beginning to see the point of golden years.
You know, all escort agencies are very much misunderstood, Ken. Now, how are you fixed for this evening? There's a lady who doesn't like going to the theatre on her own, Mrs. Dalrymple.
Hold on to your jockstrap, here she comes. Afternoon, Natalie.
Hello, Vera. Jack.
Hello, love.
Right, where shall I start?
In the back.
Vera.
Look, it's basic hygiene for staff to wash their hands before they start a shift.
Of course. See you in a minute, then.
If you can't be nice, be neutral. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I'll be charm itself, as long as she does the job right.
I see Maureen's hand in this.
Come off it, Uncle Fred. She's in Germany.
Don't you think I know that?
She couldn't make your stock stink, not from that distance.
Have you never heard of divine retribution? God moves in mysterious ways.
Maureen Holsworth doesn't.
Maureen Elliot! And even if she moved mysterious, she moved quick. 10 days, Ashley, 10 days we were wed.
I know, what are you going on about it for?
I were hurt, I were angry. I wanted revenge, but I should have bided me time. It'd have all come right in th' end, I'd only to wait.
And God would have sorted it for you, would he?
Something like that.
Are you sorry you swindled Maureen, then?
It weren't swindling. I pulled a fast one, that's all.
Do you regret it?
I do, yes. No matter how great my loss, I should have borne it with fortitude.
I expect you will next time.
I intend to.
So have you learnt your lesson?
Yes. And I hope you have. A little moral instruction never does any of us any harm.
Carry on with sermon, Uncle Fred. What is moral?
What's the moral? It's don't be hard-hearted. It's don't put the blame on t'other person. There's an head and a tail to every shilling, always was, always will be.
So don't you bear any grudges?
Not no more.
So if you found out who planted that fish, you'd find it in your heart to forgive. Extend your hand in friendship.
I'd extend my fist more like and then put me boot in.
You what?
I'd show no mercy. I'd smash 'em to smithereens in less time than it takes to say, Bill Webster's jumped in a cab and he's gone off to fatherland.
I thought bygones were going to be bygones.
They will be, Ashley, but when I'm good and ready, not yet.
Oh, you're supposed to be having it out with Judy.
I will. When I feel like it.
You said you'd bash the door down.
Stop pushing me around, will you? I know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you haven't got a clue.
Ah, haven't I? You gave them something they'll keep for the rest of their lives. They gave you 2,000 quid, and it's all gone.
Well, I didn't expect it to last forever.
It lasted 2 months.
3.
She was born on August 27th.
Oh, you're a mug, Zoe. They saw you coming a mile off.
You should have been in before. It was full. It's tailed off now.
Right, what happened? Mass walkout when you grabbed hold of the pumps.
Well, at least I'm allowed to grab hold of them. There's a whole list of things in here I'm not supposed to touch.
Like what?
Oh, Jack's shoulder, Jack's arm, Jack's hand.
Here?
No.
What are them two talking about?
Well, it's a private conversation, Vera.
Not in here, it isn't. Natalie, there's other customers want serving, you know.
Oh, are there? Where, Vera?
Well, on second thoughts, muck out the ashtrays.
So, you think you're the victim of international espionage, do you, Fred?
Industrial espionage. He doesn't work for MI5.
Oh, come on, Fred. Now, which is it, the Triads or the Yardies? Because they both run protection rackets, you know.
No, they don't. The Yardies deal in drugs.
You know, it amazes me how sweet old ladies hear of these things.
Maud's got contacts in low places.
I keep my wits about me. I'm not senile. I read the papers and I listen to the wireless.
Exactly. And nobody tried to stink the place out when you were in charge, did they, huh?
No, they didn't.
Well, perhaps she paid all her protection money.
Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
What do you think, Fred?
I think there's some very funny people about. If you want my advice, take a good skin under bar, check the cellar every night, and be vigilant.
Just a minute, Ken.
I've got quite a few, Jack. Time lies heavily on my hands.
It didn't do last night, did it?
Last night?
Anna, don't worry, your secret's safe with me, pal.
And what secret is that?
Women of a certain age, looking for a good night out, needing nothing more than an escort.
Well, I won't say I don't know what you're talking about, because I do. I only hope you got the right idea.
Oh, you bet I have got.
But there's nothing untoward in the service, Jack. It's discreet, nothing more.
Oh, no, I believe you.
There's a lot of women on their own in the world. Single ladies find it much harder to socialise than single men. They're more vulnerable for a start.
Tell me more.
Well, there isn't much more. I accompany them to the theatre or a cinema or a concert.
And the rest?
Oh, sometimes they take the opportunity to go out for a meal, but even the best restaurants look askance at single diners.
What do you do after?
Oh, I take them back to their hotels.
Listen, Ken, do you ever get any foreign birds? Swedes? Big blondes, you know?
Like Vera?
No, not like Vera, no.
My dates are all from the north of England.
I bet you wake up with a smile on your face, mate.
You've got the wrong idea, Jack.
Oh, aye.
What's the point?
Oh, come on. I don't know what to say. Just think about what you've lost.
I'm not sure.
Go on, knock. Just say the first thing that comes into your head, all right?
Hello, Judy.